Saturday symbolism. The definitive day of a centuries-old tax of profitable to crucifix among southward Wales and southward West England up the duty is remote. Extortion on both of the M4 and M48 Severn bridges are creature abolished, save commuters as lot as £1,400 a year. Passengers had to pay to crucifix the Severn Estuary, in its traitorous tides, with ancient Roman times, and the at first written ferry boat cross was in 1775. Monday will be a really historical date, told historiographer Anne Rainsbury. It'll be the at first period you can crucifix the Severn Estuary for complimentary. The accusation is creature utilized following the bridge's refundable to social property recent year. Car drivers had to pay 2 shillings and 6 cheap every way following the at first Severn axle was outdoor by the Tsarina in 1966. Now the Severn duty has spiraled to £1, but the accusation is fair. One path, western direction header in southward Wales. It has been ever therefore, added Ms Rainsbury, supervisor of Chepstow Museum on the Welsh party of the unique axle. Thou ve ever had to pay who, a transporter, a rail business, or a axle duty art collector to crucifix the Severn Estuary, so month's remove of the tolls is a extremely considerable time, particularly in Wales. The at first ferry boat cross above the Severn Estuary, that has the other highest periodic band in the planet, was among Aust and Beachley, substantially the way of the at first axle, on the narrowest breadth of the estuary. The at first spelled link to it is in a paper of the 12th age, while the proprietor was the lord of the mansion of Tydnam, portion of the Chepstow Grace. It price a trainer in 6 horses and sight watering 16 shillings to executive board the ferry boat on the Mealong path named as the Old Passageway in 1775. It was a enormous sum behind later, told regional historiographer Tim Ryan, who is hard to recover one of the old Severn ferries. Yet if you could provide a trainer and 6 horses, later you could provide the fee, and it would escape a 3-day, 55-mi journey about Gloucester to the near cross of the inland. Down there was a competing and more than straight cross 2 miles tail race at the as-called New Passageway, mined to be in transactions of 1630 among Pilning and Portskewitt. Both of crossings, and a occupant ferry boat how ran immediately among Chepstow and Bristol, were annihilated off, while the Severn Tube, later the planet's longest by-sea railing tube, connection London in southward Wales outdoor in 1886. The occurrence of the engine car revitalized the Aust-Beachley ferry boat, and it begun once again in 1926, fleeing for 40 years and finished the day up the at first Severn axle was outdoor. The Tsarina outdoor the £8 meter at first axle in 1966 time the other axle, constructed 3 miles tail race through the Severn Estuary, was financed by a individual syndicate set up in 1992. The other Severn Cross, outdoor in 1996 and renamed the Duke of Wales axle in July the year, price £332 meter to build, but the final repayments consisting obligation repayments, concern and tax totaled more than rather than £. The remove of the Severn tolls is story in the manufacturing, on to Anne Rainsbury, and will increase the Welsh economics by an alleged £100 meter. The axle among Monmouthshire and southward Gloucestershire will be closed once again at 19 o'clock on Saturday and resume complimentary flowing and duty-free up Monday night's race time, at a period yet to be affirmed, but in a 50 mph rate limitation on interim tight lanes. Motorists will be diverted about the unique M48 Severn axle on Saturday overnight. Soon following the M4 axle reopens on Monday, the M48 unique Severn Cross will close western direction before environment for the tolls down there to be disassembled. Future job will be transferred out in 2019 to back both of means of communication to a 3-lane highway in the normal 70 mph rate range.